Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. I wanted to do a quick video about some positive things. My background is kind of dark because I only got the one lamp on. But anyway, I realized that I haven't done any videos lately about stuff that's positive, and that's what my channel is supposed to be about. So I wanted to do a real quick one. What the heck? Looks like there's something flying around in front of me. Maybe there is. Probably a mosquito. But anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, one of the positive things in my life right now, of course, is my grandson. Since my granddaughter has been here and she's like 16, almost 16, I want to say. Um, anyway, she's been watching him the majority of the time. So I've only watched him, I think, 3 days since she's been here. She's been here for about 2 weeks. And he is definitely a positive thing in my life. He's just such a joy and such an adorable little cutie, sweetheart little baby. Um, Possibly the best behaved baby that I've ever seen in my life. And I know that I've mentioned this before a couple of times at least. Anyway, another positive thing in my life is that I have more time to spend with my dogs, and of course I have more time to spend on housekeeping, which, as you can tell by that over there, I've not done much in my room, especially organizing wise. But it's kind of hard sometimes to do stuff when with organizing your stuff whenever you don't have the money to do it. And I'm still not working. Car broke down on me June the 19th, and I've delivered one Grubhub delivery since then. Made $30 that day, though, because I didn't get any orders besides that one during the time that I was having issues with my car. It'd be excellent if someone would buy me a car, gift me a car. There was one that I was really, really wanting that recently sold. Trying to keep this positive, but yeah, I hope it turned out to be a really great car for the person who did go ahead and buy it. Was really kind of hoping someone would buy it for me. There was a friend of my daughter's and coworker of hers who asked her at one point if I needed the money to get it. And, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I do it all the time. But, someone offers, be like, hey, yeah, that's a great idea. The car, I want to say at that time was about $4,900. There would have been other things I would have had to do, like get insurance for it and get it tagged and stuff. So, looking back on it, I should have been like, would there be any way that she could perhaps spot me $5,200 and I can pay her back at least $100 a week on it? That way I'll have her paid back within the year. That's what I should have done, because I could still be delivering Grubhub using that vehicle, and I knew that my vehicle that I still own. It's a 2004 Chevy Cavalier, and I knew that it was having some major issues with overheating. I just wasn't certain what was causing that issue. There's a lot of things that it could have been. And so far we fixed two things, and it's still overheating. Now the water's just like straight pouring out of it, which was probably part of the issue to start with. I don't know, but so yeah, back to my positives. The grandbaby, the fact that I have more time to spend with my dogs, more time to spend on housekeeping. I don't know why this thing keeps flashing when I do my hands like this. It flashes. Isn't that cool? Anyway, maybe it's because the light's reflecting off of them when I do that way. I don't know. Could have something to do with my internet too. That's another positive. I have internet, yay! And also, I still have my phone. I don't know how much longer I'll have it for because I don't have the money to pay my bill, but two of my kids are on the bill, so maybe, hopefully, they will help me out with paying it. But yes, I do still have internet. I still have my phone. I still have a place to live. I still I still have my grandson. I have my grandson who I babysit, and when my granddaughter goes back, I will start babysitting him full time again. That will start next Monday. And my adorable precious dogs, who I believe both ran up into the living room. Somebody's doing something in the garage next door or something, and there's like a thumping bumping sound over there. I was like, sounds like someone's drying for tennis shoes or something. But yeah, so they both ran in there because they're listening. They probably think that my son's home from work, but I looked outside and he's not yet. So but yeah, that's another positive in my life right now, is that both of my sons are working, so the bills, the majority of them are getting paid. I have some stuff that I'm probably going to have to cancel on my own stuff here in a little while. I did apply for that grocery job, I have the ability right now to apply for jobs. That's another positive. I do have the ability to apply for jobs. There are several places that are hiring. Since I don't have a car of my own, I kind of need to just apply for places that are within walking distance of me. And that I know of, there are 4 places that are hiring within that distance, possibly 5. Yeah, I think there are 5. One of them I contacted on Facebook quite some time ago and asked what hours they were needing people and did not hear back from at all. So I was like, okay, I guess you're not looking to hire that much then, are you? And another one I applied at, that was AutoZone. I did a job interview there. That has been, I want to say 2 weeks ago. Did I write that on this calendar? No, yes. One. No, actually, I didn't write it on this calendar because that was on a Saturday. So anyway, yeah. But it's been at least, I think it's been 2 weeks this coming Saturday, and I've not heard anything from them. So I'm guessing they decided to go with someone else. I did the application at the grocery store that's nearby that has the job open that I really want to do, which is basically like what we did on when I worked on the modular mod team at Walmart, changing out signs, printing labels and putting them for the products and making sure that the prices for all of the products are right and stuff's in the right places and all that sort of stuff. But I haven't heard anything whatsoever from them yet. It's been a week today, I believe, that I applied there. And it did take, I think, approximately 2 weeks for me to hear from AutoZone. And there's a restaurant down the road from where I live that is hiring, or they were. I'm not actually certain that they're still hiring. The first one I mentioned was also a restaurant. But anyway, I called this other restaurant. And at the time that I called them, what they were looking for was experienced breakfast line cooks, which I am not an experienced breakfast line cook. Many eons ago, I worked at a restaurant that had line cooks, had a breakfast buffet. You could order your eggs different ways. And I think you could order like fresh hash brown potatoes instead of getting the ones off the buffet, if I remember right. But yeah, I didn't do that. My ex-husband did. I did the serving and stuff like that. But anyway, so yeah, and of course that was in the morning, and I didn't know for a fact my daughter was going to get the job that she's doing now, but I was hoping that she would because she was so stressed at the one she had before. And yeah, that's what that was with my hair. Anyway, I think. But so yeah, I was really hoping that she would get the job and positive that she most likely would. And so I was like, well, I won't be able to work mornings. Right now I'm babysitting my grandson from approximately 1:30 p.m. until like 11:30, 12, sometimes 12:30 p.m. because she was working at a fast food restaurant. And when she gets the new job, I'll be watching him. I'm not real sure. I was like, she'll be working from 7 or 8 until 3 or 4 p.m. So I'll be watching him probably from about 6 a.m. till possibly 4:30, 4:45 p.m. So, and so I was like, that didn't seem like it was going to work out. And then there's I always call it an antique mall. That's not what it is. It's I'm not going to be able to think of what it is. But anyway, it's a store that sells a variety of items, some of them being antiques, of course, that they have set up. They have, Damon's down there. I was like, something fuzzy is against my feet. Anyway, they have little stations. That's not what they call them. That they have the little sections where different people set up their items that they want to sell is part of what they have. And so they were hiring a part-time cashier that they were wanting to work 25, most likely 25 hours a week. You would be required to work on Saturday and Sunday. And they're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I was like, well, if she doesn't get off until 4 and something happens that can't get here until 5, I wouldn't be able to work until about 6, maybe 5:30 at the earliest. So, though I'm pretty sure on my grocery application I put 4:30, but anyway, yeah. So I was like, well, I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, I could do the weekends, but if they want someone to work 25 hours, I wouldn't be able to work. I mean, So anyway, but I love watching my grandson, as I've mentioned several times before. Um, so that's really, really a positive for me. I should have made a list of some of the positive things that are going on in my life before I started doing this video. But most importantly, I do have a roof over my head. I have electricity, so I have air conditioning. I have internet, so I can make these videos for all of you to enjoy watching. Not that anyone's watching right now, but and I have my phone, so I can look for jobs. The internet also helps with that. I really wish I had a running vehicle so I could widen my search for jobs, or so that I could go back to just doing the Grubhub stuff. I thought it was kind of ironic. I made the category on my YouTube channel Drives with Sandy so that I could just record me being goofy doing some stuff in my car whenever I'm waiting to get an order or whatever, and then my car messed up. So I think I have one video, maybe two, that I have put into that category for whenever I was doing the food deliveries. But anyway, I know everyone has better things to do than watch me for an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. Well, not too short, but everyone have a good whatever time of night or day it is in your part of the world. Stay safe and stay positive. I will try to post more positive videos and try not to fill the positive videos with some negatives. Unfortunately, when you have positives in your life, you do usually have negatives too, because this is this world and that's just the way things work. But I always forget to say too, of course, share to your social media and subscribe, like my videos if you want to, leave a comment if you would like to. And yes, I know I already said that I was going to sign off. I have a habit of doing that. Did I tell you my dad's a truck driver? Or he was. I tried to be one. I'd have been so perfect for it. That reminds me, I was watching a video that I made about Wheel-Trans, and there are some things in there that I had thought that I said that I didn't say whenever I initially made that video. So I'm going to try to make another video about that, which I probably need to watch the one that I made about there and see if I mentioned it in that one or not. But anyway, still, everyone have a good whatever time of night or day it is in your part of the world. Stay safe and stay positive and keep watching. Share.